Hello Gemini, this is your weekly reading in December, but please know whenever you find this reading is the right time for you because time and energy is fluid. I want you to know, Gemini, that my intentions for this 10-card Celtic Cross come with prayer and meditation that I can provide guidance, messages, and advice for whatever it is that brings you here. So you could stay aligned with, your path going forward, whatever that may be. This is a general reading, so I'm asking you to take what resonates and leave the rest. If you would like a personal reading with me, my information is below to do so. And if you have a question that you would like, stay to the end. I will be pulling an answer for you from this Angel Oracle deck. Okay, hey, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the bell for notification if you would like weekly notifications of my readings. So we are going to get started here. Like I said, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And I will be talking about these energies in a general way so you can see how these might be showing up in your life and how you can pull from it guidance, messages, or advice, okay? Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. We are starting with the overall energy of the Eight of Swords. This card is linked to you, Gemini, because you are a mutable sign, and 8, 9, and 10 are the signs for the mutable signs here. This card here is talking about restriction, isolation, kind of feeling paralyzed, stuck, right? You could see there's a blindfold on her and all these swords, and she's kind of bound. And that kind of energy is like self-imposed. It's like the air energy, which is your energy, has to do with ideas, the mental, aspects. And so, sometimes just doing the simplest next right thing, not looking at the full picture, which can be so overwhelming, but keeping it simple, one little step at a time, okay? So that is our overall energy. Now, the situation of this reading is starting off with the Two of Pentacles. Is this a choice that needs to be weighed out, Gemini, that you need to kind of like weigh and balance out what is the best thing for you? Or are you juggling too many things right now that is, causing you this kind of mental conflict? You will know how this is fitting into your life and situation if this is your reading. Okay, what is crossing this is the Seven of Pentacles. So right away we have two earth cards, which have to do with about the physical realities of life, right? The foundations, the stabilities, the monies, that kind of thing. So this seven has to do with putting the work in, putting the seeds in, and then patiently waiting and watching for them to grow to see what there is that comes up that needs nurturing and growth and what is worth your time. Okay, so a lot of patience comes with that card and waiting. Okay, so let's start with what this in the near past leads up to the situation of this reading. And this is the Seven of Swords. And this is about, something kind of shady or shifty happening that, this could be somebody that you don't trust, somebody that has maybe, you don't want to turn a blind eye to, but this is happening in the near past. No big surprise that we had this mental conflict with the Eight of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords in this reading, this natural propelling forward. So that is in the near past. What we have in the near future is this Queen of Cups. This card is linked to Cancer, if that means anything, Gemini. This queen is very nurturing, very loving, very caring, very emotionally mature, very intuitive, knows, you know, how to take care of and be there supportively for all of, you know, her people or his people. This is a general reading, so I'm just talking about the energy. It does not have to be a woman in this case. But this is what's coming in your near future. And I'm feeling like this is somebody that is going to help you, you know, with a possible choice, with getting out of this conflict. So definitely this is coming in your near future, and use this person to help you in that area, okay? Now the foundation of this reading has to do with the Empress card. This is card 3 of the major arcana. Now this is like equivalent to all the queens wrapped up in one. The Empress is ruled by Venus, and Venus is all love, right? So this card talks about creation and abundance and being in her full power, a very abundant and creative kind of energy that is very, this is, like I said, the mother of the tarot deck, so partnered with the Emperor, you know, very powerful kind of foundation here for the reading. Now, what is above you on your conscious is this moon card. And so the moon card is, you know, possible secrets, you know, possibly things arising that are coming out of the dark, so to speak. And in the near past, like I was talking about possibly this shady, you know, not trusting someone. Are there some things that you are finding out that feel like this to you? Possibly. The moon is like, you know, the dark sky being lit up by the moon and light shining on things that matter. And it also has to do with your intuition, trusting your gut feeling around whatever hits or things that ping you, okay? So that's what's on your conscious. Now, how you are showing up in this reading is the High Priestess. So now we have 2 cards that are linked to Cancer. This card is also linked to Cancer. The High Priestess is ruled by the moon, and the moon rules Cancer, okay? The High Priestess talks about the deep secrets that we were just talking about, the deep knowing, the intuition. So you are showing up, Gemini, in this kind of energy and ability and skill set to trust your intuition. There's something going on here. That going inward to get that guidance or trust that guidance is definitely going to serve you in whatever the situation of this reading holds for you, okay? Now, in your environment and how that's showing up is the King of Cups. So now we have a divine pair here, a divine partner, the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So this could have to do with some partnership that, you know, whether it's romantic or not, that's for you to say. You know what's going on with your life. This could definitely be, you know, friendship or familyship or whatever, but that kind of equally matching partnership that makes a completeness, okay? The King of Cups is a leader, is emotionally mature, is dependable, is caring to their people, and definitely looked up to, okay? This has to do with water energies, the feelings, the emotions, the relationships, okay? So you will know how that may be showing up in your life if that does have to do around partnerships. Okay, now, in your hopes, dreams, and fears, we have this Knight of Pentacles. And the Knights have to do with action. This is the slowest moving Knight of the deck. But this is the one that you can be assured will hit the finish line. And this has to do with messages or action that have to do with foundation, stability, abundance, job, home, move, whatever. But things to do in the physical realities are what's in your hopes, dreams, and fears. So things starting to take motion. Maybe it's going to be a slow and steady wins the race, but you can kind of count on it, okay? Now, in the possible outcome, we have this King of Pentacles. And what I want to say about this is this king has the Midas touch. So this is the leader that is abundant, that has all of the, foundation and stability that one would hope for in life. And, everything turning to gold that this king touches, very, the business owner, the very successful, abundant, stable leader that cares for everyone, has enough to give and gives. So this is the possible outcome, is something that is stable and abundant, Gemini. Okay, I am going to pull a card for additional messages, guidance, or advice for this reading in Gemini Spirit. One card for Gemini. Thank you. And we have the Four of Pentacles. So we have a lot of earth here. This says, managing your resources wisely, extremes in how you give or receive money, time, or emotions. Smart business decisions, seeing things as black or white, being charitable. Okay, so with an outcome of the King of Pentacles, this is, feels like more confirmation of abundance, okay? Now, this is going to be from your angels and what your angels want you to know. And we have, think global. You are being encouraged to spread your wings. Think outside the square. You are a citizen of the world. Expand your vision. Imagine the world within your heart. Embrace it. Surround it with love. Let it be, and so it will be. Think global. Okay, Gemini, close your eyes. Think of your question. And I am going to pull a card with an answer for you. And we have helpful people. So I would ask your angels. Ask your angels for help. Okay, Gemini, this is what I have for you this week. I hope there is something in this reading that helps you stay your path with progress and purpose, staying aligned. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. And thank you so much, Gemini. I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.